Right now, more than a dozen students from a local Catholic high school are in Vatican City.
That's right. Their trip to Rome had already been planned before the passing of Pope Francis. And now their visit is happening during a historic time as Catholics from across the world converge on Rome. Today, 7 News Detroit's Darren Cunningham spoke to some of those students and a teacher about their trip abroad and the memories that will stay with them for a lifetime.
Art teacher Anna Fedor and 14 of her students at Gabriel Richard Catholic High School in Riverview have a front row seat to history in the making. Right now, they're touring Italy.
It was like the air was let out of our lungs.
On her 11th trip to Italy, this visit stands out for Anna Fedor, and it makes for quite the first trip to Vatican City for more than a dozen of her art students from Gabriel Richard Catholic High.
They're thrilled that they could be here in a historical time to witness history.
There's already so much history in Italy and where we're at alone, and then being on top of it and the Pope dying while we're here, it was definitely a special moment. It was a sad moment, but definitely something that not many people where we're from get to say that they experienced.
They're now watching people from around the world converge on St. Peter's Basilica in Vatican City, which is where the public viewing of his body is.
This is the closest I can get without going through security. There's tens of thousands of people in line.
I went down to see St. Peter's to see if I could get in or get even close, and there's thousands upon thousands of people all around the Vatican. Barricades everywhere, security. You see lots of nuns and priests, and of course Catholics with rosaries praying, and it's just very peaceful. And I didn't know when I got so close. I was so emotional. I just started crying because I had met the Pope 3 times.
As her childhood friend Lisa Breithout points out, the group spent time in other parts of Italy, taking in art, history, and witnessing other celebrations honoring the Pope.
Just enjoying the memory of this, wonderful man who promoted peace and love, especially Christ's love, in shone the light in the darkness.
It's an experience Fedor says her students will never forget, as it puts current events into perspective.
For them, it's real. History becomes real when you see things in a book, and now you're going to see the Sistine Chapel in life, and then they're going to know that in that chapel, in a few weeks, they're going to elect a new pope. And for them, that's huge.
In Riverview, Darren Cunningham, 7 News Detroit.